We don't know who's pitching yet. Did you need to see that at all?
Hey, let's take the field.
No, this is ours.
22 on the mound.
22 on the mound. See, I can't see. He says mound. All right, we are home. This is the championship game, right? Huh? This is the championship game. Yeah. Happy Sunday afternoon. It's 2:09 is the official start time of the championship game between SWStormNavy and the co-pilots. Southwake Storm will take the field first and represent home. We've got Casey Fulcher, number 22, a 2024 grad out of Harnett Central High School, in the circle. Catching her starting off will be number 15, Mallory Marcy, 2024 grad out of Willow Springs High School. And at first base is a 2024 grad out of Willow Springs High School, Caitlin Hunt, wearing the number 19 jersey. At second is our very own number 8, Kirsten Buchanan, the recent commit to Rider University. She is a 2023 grad out of Holly Springs High School. And at shortstop is Jessica Strickland, wearing the number 26 jersey, 2023 out of Middle Creek, committed to the University of Lynchburg. And at third base is our newest addition, Kinsey Collins, wearing 27 out of Holly Springs High School, also 2024 grad. Left field is Kinsey Smith, 2024 grad out of Fuquay High School. Center field is Miranda Brown, a recent commit to the University of Lynchburg. And in right field we have Kaylin Regan, Ray, another University of Lynchburg commit.
All right, Ann, let's go. Cross the fence.
45-mile-an-hour changeup to start us off for strike one.
Come on, Ann.
Just missing that one. 54-mile-an-hour for ball one. Bringing that from the outside to the inside off the handles, fouling that off for strike two. And that's going to be shot, called by Jessica Strickland at short, gets the out.
Come on, Lynn. You got it.
That's going to be popped up. First pitch to Kirsten Buchanan for out number 2.
Excellent communication on those 2 last
Okay,
plays.
Ashley,
Absolutely.
come on. All right, Ashley, let's go. Cross the fence. You got it.
She brings that up at 53 miles an hour high in the zone for ball one. You know, Ed, you're absolutely right. You both get focused on the ball so easily they can collide. So it is great communication.
They practice it. It's a great system they have.
That'll be ball 2. That brings up ball 3. Again, a very interesting thing about Casey Fulcher is when interviewed, she said she doesn't even concentrate. She has 3 balls. She just stays focused.
Come on, Ashley.
See
You
if she
got
can
it.
work herself back. There's strike 1 at 55 mile an hour.
That's just 1 strike. Come on. You got it.
All right, that's going to be a pop-up. Oh, excellent play and communication, Ed. Just what we talked about. That ball was popped up in the infield. It could have been either the catcher, the pitcher, or first base, and it was Caitlin Hunt all the way calling it. That's 3 up, 3 down.
The key there, though, is not only was she calling it, but her teammates heard her, and they knew what she was doing.
Hello.
That's right. Communication, one of the best part of communication is listening. You can't communicate effectively if the other party's not listening.
We called it transmit and receive in the Army.
We're in Navy fans.
Guys today just call it hard of hearing. All right, so that'll bring us up to bat. It'll be number 23, Miranda Brown. On deck will be Kenzie Smith wearing the number 37 jersey.
This is on the bench right now. Yeah, okay. Bye.
Did you find a game?
She was on yesterday.
Same, just different colors.
She's back.
As balls in are coming down, if you're out there watching us on YouTube, let us know where you're from.
I know there's 2 out there, Diane and Charlie Bertram from Wisconsin.
Some dedicated grandparents right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Did we ever get a confirmation if it's at Meemaw and Paw Paw or Meemop and Pop Pop? Oh, it's Gramps. All right, that brings in the batter's box number 23, Miranda Brown, University of Lynchburg commit, 2023 grad. 52-mile-an-hour swing and a miss for strike 1. .54-mile-an-hour swing and a miss. Great job staying alive, battling that outside pitch, fouling it off down the third base line. Staying in the ball game. No balls, 2 strikes.
Way to battle, way to battle.
You heard it from Ed, battling that one off. Foul territory down third base line.
If he'd have done a foot up, a foot over, would have hit his foot.
That'll bring up the first ball of the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Battling, that's hit the shortstop. Miranda's down the path, and the throw is in time with a great stretch from first base to get the first out. That'll bring in a batter's box number 37, Kenzie Smith out of Fuquay-Varina High School. She is a 2024 grad. That's going to be a foul ball down the first base line. She was seeing it, wanting it. See what she can do with this next pitch. Fouling that one off. That's going to be shot to left field. His left fielder appears to be under, and she is for out number 2. That brings up number 19, 24 grad. And Ed, I think you said it before, dangerous bat.
Big bat right there. Big bat.
Let's see if she can bring it this game. Came in at 57 miles an hour for strike one. From the opposing team, I believe this is the fastest pitching we've seen yet.
Maybe, yeah.
Kaylin likes that one, jumps on that little on the upper of the zone, fouling that off down first base line. That'll be in the dirt for ball one. She jumps on that one. That one's going to be shallow right field. Infielder's coming in. Outfielder did come in and get that for out number 3. That'll bring us to the top of inning 2. Score still 0-0. All right, and we'll bring back Casey Fulcher to the circle. Catching will still be Mallory Marcy, but we will have a change in right field as Lucy Bertram will come in. Kinsey Collins will still remain at third.
All right, Dale. Take care, buddy.
And left field is actually going to ball's in, coming down.
Huh?
Okay.
All right. See
Hey,
what Casey
Juddy,
Fulcher in the
quit
circle
distracting
can do here.
Y'all making her nervous. Come on, Paige, you got it.
First pitch will be ball one.
Let's go, Paige, you got it. Well,
Ball two.
they can get it to you.
Well, that one got there for strike one.
You got it.
It's 56 mile an hour on the hands. Swinging a miss for strike two. Count is now 2-2.
Stand up, kid.
Change of speed, 46 mile an hour in the dirt, brings up a full count. As they say, this is the do or die pitch. It's either going to be a ball or a strike. Casey does
Nice.
it, 55 mile an hour,
Nice.
diving for strike three.
Not
Come on, you
phased at
got
all.
this.
Not at all.
Phased at all.
Right on the inside of the corner there, another strike at 55 mile an hour.
I believe that got there too.
That definitely got there.
All right, Taylor, let's go.
Changing from the inside to the outside corner.
Way
Batter
ahead.
pulling that down third base
Strike
line,
two.
foul. Strike 2. That one's going to be diving in the dirt.
No, he called it out. He called it out.
All right, what the blue is calling here is the ball hit the ground before catching. So that was strike 3, but she reached
Still considered it a
first base as the rule is called a drop third strike.
He didn't signal the drop there,
He did not. He singled her out.
and that's what Casey read.
Casey did read what the umpire called, but in this case, is what it is. A 54 mile an hour inside, strike 1.
That's all right. She's gonna take care of business.
Come on, Cam, you got it.
It's going to be on the inside at 55 miles an hour, fouling off for strike 2. We now have 1 ball, 2 strikes in the count. It's going to be a hard hit ball up the middle. Miranda Brown on the field throwing that in, keeping the runner from advancing from third.
Okay, Dylan, you got this.
Now,
All
Ed,
right,
because
Dylan,
we are
knock
undefeated
across
in
that
this
fence.
series, it's a double elimination this weekend, correct?
In the brackets, yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Take that as strike 1.
Pain in the corner.
So not only does she have the Miss Nasty, but I think we're going to call her Picasso in the year 2022. 56 mile an hour just off the outside corner of the plate for ball 1. $59 mile an hour.
Inside corner, outside corner, back inside. The movement's amazing.
Keeps a batter guessing. Let's see what she can do with this pitch. Swing and a miss. The attempted back pick. Looks like the ball got away from Kenzie Collins, but the left fielder, Caitlin Reagan, came in quick to keep the runner from advancing. So we now have 2 outs. They've got runners at second and third. Let's see what Casey Fulcher and her defense can do here. That's a good block by Mallory Marcy. The ball dove hard.
Come on, you got this, 1-1.
Nice.
55 mile an hour on the inside corner for strike 1. Yeah, if you had to take a guess, where do you think she's going next?
It's nasty.
Miss Nasty. All right, let's see if she's got it. It's a pretty pitch. Blue said it was off just a little for ball 2.
All right, 1-1, you got it.
It's going to be up in the zone for ball 3. We're going to have a count of 3-1. That ball sounded like it hit the plate. Wow, an absolutely stunning defensive play. That is Kenzie Collins, a new recruit, number 27 out of Holly Springs, coming up on that ball that was drilled right down into the box, bouncing high. She comes in one-handedly and throws it to first with the stretch.
For out number 4.
That would be correct, out number 4. All right, so that brings in the batter's box. Number 8, Kirsten Buchanan, and then on deck is number 26, Jessica Strickland.
Huh?
Again, congratulations goes to Kirsten Buchanan. She just signed with a D1 college out of New Jersey, Rider University, I believe, correct? Yes, Rider University is actually a private university in the Lawrence Township of New Jersey. All right, that is balls in, coming down as we're kicking off the bottom of the second inning with number 8, Kirsten Buchanan out of Holly Springs High School, a 2023 grad. She jumps on that one, drilling that through the 5-6 hole. That is Kirsten Buchanan running down the first base line. She has definitely been hitting the weights over at Clubworks as she powered that through the 5-6 hole. That's a shout out to one of our sponsors, Clubworks out of Fuquay Arena, North Carolina. And that brings up number 26, Jessica Strickland, a commit to the University of Lynchburg out of Holly Springs High School. Flashed the bunt and pulled it back. It's going to be called ball 1. Jessica sees that one. That's hit into left center. Looks like the left fielder is there, and she is underneath it for out number 1. The bottom of inning 2.
Let's keep that.
That'll bring up a hot bat for us this weekend. Number 17, Carly Simon. Unique about Carly is she's not only a new recruit, but she is a rising freshman at Willow Springs High School. A 2026 grad. Wasting no time attacking that first pitch, fouling it off for strike 1. She pulled that one bad as that was a rise ball, showing the attempted bunt, but leaving it alone for a 1-1 count. Attempting the bunt again, pulling it back, rise ball, ball 2. Watching that one high in the zone at 57 mile an hour for ball 3. Count is now 3-1. 1 out, runner at first. a swing and a miss, but a stolen base by Kirsten Buchanan. That now brings up a full count with the runner in scoring position. Attacking that one, fouling that one off. Staying alive. That ball came in at 58 miles an hour, high in the zone. Carla was able to get her hands up there, battling that one off. Absolutely staying hot as she hits out in the left field. There's going to be a play. Kirsten Buchanan is going to be safe, and Carla is able to make it to second. Her bat has absolutely been staying alive. Carly Simon has drove in the first run of the game at the bottom of the second. Her bat has absolutely been monstrous this weekend. That brings in number 15, Mallory Marcy out of Willow Springs High School, a 2024 grad, batting from the left side. It's going to be a swing and a miss for strike one. The ball came in at 57 miles an hour. Currently have one out, runner in scoring position. Let's see if Mallory can bring her around. Outside corner. Great framing by the catcher for strike two.
One more, let's go.
Y'all in a championship game, right?
Yeah, we have it.
Oh, she gets it. She drives it to second base. Unable to get the ball. That's going to drive in an RBI. That's Mallory Marcy, the 2024 grad out of Willow Springs High School. All right, that brings at the batter's box at bat number 9, Caitlin Regan. Caitlin is also a 2023 grad of Heritage High School, committed to the University of Lynchburg. Interesting fact, again, she bats from both the left and right side of the batter's box.
Let's get them out.
She sees it, she drives it, slaps that hard, takes a bounce. Unable to handle it at shortstop. That's going to be a single for Caitlin Regan. And that brings up number 7, Lucy Bertram. Lucy is a 2025 grad out of Broughton High School.
That's right.
This just in, our 06 South Wake Storm is also on the next field battling for the championship game. Looks like the Storm is representing well today. First pitch is going to be a ball. That's going to be a high pop-up. Catcher making a remarkable play up against the fence. She decides to try to throw the runner back out at first. Caitlin Regan that allows Mau to be able to advance to third.
Great effort, catch. Great effort, catch.
Absolutely, great effort up against the fence, catching that ball. That brings up to the batter's box number 22, Casey Fulcher. Casey has had a hot bat in these situations. We got runners on the corner. See if we can drive in some few RBIs here. She sees it, jumps on it, fouling that one off for strike one. one's going to be low in the zone. Caitlin Regan on the steal on that pitch. Picks up ball 1 with a count 1-1. Now runners at second and third. She sees that one, fouling that one off deep, heading over to the other ball field. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, runners in scoring position. See if Casey Fulcher can drive them home. That one's inside for ball 2. That was 57 mile an hour, just below the knees on the shins. That brings up ball 3. We now got a full count. Next pitch is what they call, again, the
Payoff pitch or the
do or die.
do or die.
And she does it. She hits it 5-6 hole. She's sprinting down. She's able to get the out in time for out number 3. SWStormNavy is up going into the top of the third, 2-0 over the co-pilots. Take a quick moment to give a shout out to the team mom of the day, Jackie Buchanan, as she went to Bojangles and fed to pretty much everybody.
Good chicken sandwiches.
It was some good chicken sandwiches from Bojangles.
You were talking about knees and shins earlier.
Yes.
What do you call a guy with no shins?
I don't know.
Tony.
A what?
Tony.
Tony. Oh, that's no cost for that, fans. That's a freebie of dad jokes right here for you.
You can come up and get some shade. I got this tree. Okay.
So today, this is actually the championship game here, and the way the rules are going to work is if we were to lose, they would have to come back and play again. Hopefully Southwest Storm will come on top here and call this a done deal. As First Bank is one of our sponsors, we hope we take it to the bank.
I got it.
Oh, let me see if I can do this.
All right, ball's in, coming down,
You're right.
keeping Casey Fulcher in the circle. No defensive change from last inning.
Yeah, it does.
Correction, we do have a left field change. Looks like Kenzie Smith has entered back into the game in left field. Miranda Brown is taking a break and bringing in Caitlin Regan.
All right, Kim, let's go.
First pitch comes at 55 mile an hour on the hands inside for strike 1. What a swing and a miss.
All right, Kim, you got this.
Absolutely beautiful. Going from 55 to 48 miles an hour, changing the speed, falling away from the batter for strike 2. Batter gets a piece of that one, drilling that off deep into left foul territory.
It's not your car, is it?
50 miles an hour, changing the opposition of the batter, leaving it high for ball 1. We now have a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. The ball's hit off the hands of the batter right to Kenzie Collins at third for out number 1.
All right, Jay, come on, you got this. Over the fence. All right, Jay, show them how to do it. Cross the fence.
She sleeps off of Miss Nasty. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
All right, Jay. You got it now. You know where it's at. All right.
Next pitch, it's going to be fouled off.
At least you got it across the fence. All right, let's go.
Beautiful pitch. Ed, I don't know if you recognize it. That thing came from the inside, fading away to the outside for strike 3. Casey Fulcher has definitely brought her A game today.
All right, 27.
That'll be out number 2. It's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 1.
Come on, 27. You got it.
Strike 2. It's on the inside hands. That's going to be picked up by Jessica Strickland. And that's a throw out at first with Caitlin Hunt on the other end. All right, and this will bring us to the bottom of 3. Up the bat next will be number 27, Kenzie Collins, followed up with number 23, Miranda Brown. Back to the top of the lineup. Tell you, it's cooled off just a little bit. The breeze has definitely been nice today as it's been blowing in. Although they say it's 87 degrees right now, it definitely feels a little cooler than it was earlier.
Doesn't get any better than this, though.
It does not. Any big plans for tomorrow? You got to work? You're off?
Doing some skills videos.
Skills video. Oh, there's a big shout out to what is that called?
Skills Vid NC.
Skills Vid NC. For any athlete that's looking to take their talents to the next level and would like some recruiting videos of their talent and different skills, check out skillsvidnc.com. All right, that brings up the bat out of Holly Springs High School, a 2024 grad, number 27, Kenzie Collins. Puddles jumps on that one, hitting it right past shortstop as the leadoff batter doing exactly what she needs to, picking up a single.
Good job, girl. Good job.
All right, that brings us right back to the top of the lineup with number 23, Miranda Brown, the University of Lynchburg commit. Looking back at Coach Mike, picking up the sign. It's going to be left outside for ball 1. 55 miles an hour. This pitcher's staying pretty consistent between 55 and 57 miles an hour on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. She sees that, drives it right back to the pitcher. Pitcher picks it up, and she is going to be called safe as she is off the bag on that play. The coach is definitely arguing from here we had a good angle. She was definitely off the bag. Looks like that's going to put runners at first and second with Kenzie Smith stepping in the batter's box. Kenzie Smith is a Fuquay Varina High School class of 2024.
I'm gonna look at the replay.
All right, we got runners at first and second. Kenzie Smith, 2024 grad out of Fuquay Varina High School, up the plate. Let's see what she can do. Last at bat, she drove it into left field for an out. This time she flashes the bunt, pulls it back, accepts the strike one at 57 miles an hour. We talk about clutch moments. This would definitely be one of them if she could drive these runners around.
Definitely off the bag.
All right, we got a bunt. It's going to roll foul.
I like your style, kid. I like your style. Look, we got two. Let's fight for me now, all right? Let's fight.
Coach Mike coming up saying, kid, I like your style. Kid, I like your style. The attempt was supposed to go down first base. She is now battling with 2 strikes. Let's see if she can stay alive. She does, driving that into center field, and that's going to be down. That's going to bring a run around to third. All right. She loads the bases up with a single. Way to battle that with 2 strikes. That brings up number 19, Caitlin Hunt, 2024 grad out of Willow Springs High School. First year as a new high school, they made it into the playoffs, not only in basketball and in softball. Let's see what she can bring here today for Southwick Storm. It's going to be low in the zone, 57 mile an hour for a ball. We have bases loaded, no outs. And Caitlin Hunt up the bat. Caitlin's going to watch that one low at 54 mile an hour for ball 2.
Let's go,
55 mile an hour. She saw that one on the inside. Decided to leave it for strike 1. That's going to be a foul tip. Ed's bringing back the play that at first that was questioned on the replay, and we can confirm the foot was off the bag. So that was definitely a great call by the field umpire, backed up by home plate umpire. Caitlin, that's going to be swinging and popping that up in the infield for our first out.
That was an infield fly.
That's exactly right. Field umpire did a great job calling that one. Both umpires today are high school umpires, as we have seen them at multiple of our high school games. All right, that brings up number 8, Kirsten Buchanan out of Holly Springs High School, class of 2023, Rider University commit. She leaves that one up for ball 1. Again, we still have bases loaded with 1 out. Let's see if these ladies can find a way to bring them around. I have no doubt Kirsten Buchanan is the right batter to be in the batter's box. What do you think, Ed?
Absolutely no doubt.
Alright, Lexi, Kim.
What did I say? Oh, she pops that up. That's going to be an infield fly again for out number 2.
Out. You are out. free walk back to.
Go, Jess.
Let's go, Jess. Do the dugout.
So a local fan says you are out, a free walk, and unfortunately that is the case when you're out. But she keeps her head high as Jessica Strickland comes in at bat. Number 26, University of Lynchburg commit, leaves that one low in the zone.
Just trust yourself, Jess. You got this. Let's go.
Jessica Strickland tags that one foul. Again, another batter I have no issues with being in the batter's box with bases loaded. Matter of fact, I think the entire team were comfortable with being in the batter's box. She sees that one, drives that deep, foul into right fair in the foul territory.
All right, 2 out.
She sees that one, fouling that one off.
Another foul ball.
That one is not foul. That's actually going to be shot into right center field. And they are underneath it for out number 3.
All right.
All right. We can clap next time. Right.
I'm clapping left. I'll start clapping.
I will clap next time.
All right.
Jesus.
All right, co-pilot. Doing good.
They're probably moving really bad.
All right, that inning, Southwick Storm strands 3 on the base. We go to the top of the 4th. Southwick Storm Navy 2, co-pilot 0. That'll bring our very own Casey Fulcher back to the circle.
Yeah, I got it. It's a captain.
That'll bring Miranda Brown back to center and Kenzie Smith back to left. Looks like we have Lucy Bertram in right field. Again, this weekend, Southwick Storm has done a great job. As most of our girls are versatile, can play 3 and 4 positions, and they've done exactly that this weekend. Have really been moved around, including our batting lineups.
Juanita. Yeah.
He's trying to say this is a mom. That was. Other than that part.
All right, Devin, put it across the fence. You know you can do it. Let's go.
First pitch is up in the zone, 52-mile-an-hour ball 1.
Come on, Devin.
It's going to be fouled off. Strike 1. Miss Nasty comes back again for strike 2.
All right, don't want no more of that.
What did you do? We did that.
Just comes right back in at 54 on the inside, picking up ball 2. Counts now 2-2. Changing speed at 44 mile an hour at the hands of the batter, swing and a miss for out number 1.
All right, Ann, put it across the fence.
Nice. 53 mile an hour on the outside corner for strike one.
Come on, Ann, you got it.
Just a little high.
Ball.
52 mile an hour above the batter's head.
All right, Ann, you got it.
That's going to be strike two called there at 53 miles an hour on the outside corner of the plate.
There you go.
Ball's a hard hit to shortstop. Jessica Strickland on the scoop. Put out to Caitlin Hunt. That'll be out number 2.
Go
48 miles an hour, fading away from the batter for strike one.
Come on, Lindley.
Just missing ball one. Tell you, Ed, I'd like to see the digital playback of that pitch. I tell you what, it missed by centimeters. That's going to be fouling off for strike two. Ed, you're going to have to work on that, kind of like seeing the majors where they can go back and see where the pitch is in the zone, right?
All right, come on, Lindley.
Yeah. I could do it, but with the right amount of money, I could do anything.
Absolutely. That brings up ball two.
Ball, one strike.
Just missing for ball three. That brings up 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count, do or die. Here we go.
All right, Lindley. Let's get a bite of it.
All right, that brings up her first walk of the game.
It sure is. Oh, summertime.
You hear Kirsten Buchanan saying, let's go, Casey, let's get it right here. Ball one.
Come on, Ashley, you got it. Over that fence.
That's going to be a swing and a miss at 53 mile an hour for strike one. We now have a count 1-1 with 2 outs. Co-pilots have a runner at first.
Come on, Ashley.
Come on, Ashley, you got it.
Great stop by Mallory Marcy as that ball was in the dirt at 54 miles an hour for ball two. If that ball had gotten past her, it would have put that runner in scoring position. She did a great job getting a glove onto that one. That's going to be fouled off into the back of the batter's box at 55 miles an hour.
All right, Ashley.
We now have a count 2-2 with 2 outs. Score is 2-0 with a runner on first. That is strikeout number 6 for Casey Fulcher of the game. We're going to the top of the 5th, or bottom of the 4th, excuse me, for strikeout number 6. That'll bring up the bat number 17, Carly Simon. Again, Carly Simon is a new addition to our team. Uniquely, she's a 2026 grad. She is the youngest on our team, but she battles like she is the oldest on our team. She has got a hot bat this weekend. She's a rising freshman going to Willow Springs High School. As a Fuquay Arena dad, I'm a little jealous. I wish she was coming to Fuquay, but I know the Fighting Surge is going to be excited to have her. Ball's in, coming down. We're going to be kicking off the bottom of the fourth. Again with number 17, Carly Simon. That's a shot of Coach CC walking behind the plate right there.
All right, let's hold them.
All right, on the screen, you've got 3 South Wake Storm teams up there: the 10U, the 16U, and the 18U teams. All well represented here at the Memorial Day Showdown at Tier 1 in Princeton, North Carolina.
She jumps on that one. That is blistered. Absolute blistered shot right over third base. She's opening up as a leadoff batter with a single. Absolutely great again. Carly Simon is on fire.
Hey, you get thrown out there. That's his fault, not yours. You go.
Coach Mike telling Carly if she gets thrown out, that's on Coach CC, not her. If he says go, you go.
They wanted her at second.
They did, and that brings up Mallory Marcy, number 15, 2024 grad at Willow Springs High School, picking up ball 1. So it looks like we've got future teammates right there at the batter's box and at first base. She jumps on that one, fouling that off down first base line. We're going to leave that one up there at 55 for ball 2. Blue says that just got the corner, just at the kneecaps for strike 2. Mallory not phased. She swings on the next one, hitting that into left.
All right.
Looks like they're going to make the play for out number 1. That brings in to the batter's box number 9, Caitlin Regan, out of Heritage High School, a 2023 grad, committed to University of Lynchburg.
Be ready, be ready.
I think there's something unique about this batter. She's a black belt.
Yep, karate black belt.
I've watched some of the videos. I'm not tangling with her. She gets a hold of that one. That is going to be, chalk flew. Chalk flew. We will have to look at the replay. Blue calls foul, but chalk flew. That was a great placement by Caitlin Regan. I saw chalk. Replay says chalk. We're going to leave that out for ball 1.
Let's go 9.
Fouling that one back into the backstop. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, that's going to be a chop down third base line. We're going to make an attempt at second. That is spoiled. It goes over the second baseman's head. And we're going to score on that one. We're going to score. Absolutely. Coach sends Carly Simon in for the 3rd run of the game. And that allows Caitlin Regan to make it from first all the way to 3rd.
Caitlin Regan causing chaos.
All right, and that'll bring up our very own number 7, Lucy Bertram, a.k.a. Little Bert. Little Burt has really been showcasing her talent this weekend as she is a 2025 grad out of Broughton High School. She hits that ball. That's driving down on on third. Third decides to go home to keep the runner from scoring, allowing Bertram to make it to first.
That base hit brought to you courtesy of Diane and Charlie Bertram from Little Burt.
From Little Burt. Little Burt, Little Burt, Little Burt.
It's a fielder's choice safe. She chose not to throw it first.
Yeah, but she doesn't get a base hit.
Not technically. No.
All right, that brings up our pitcher, Casey Fulcher, number 22, 2024 grad out of Harnett Central High School, letting that one pass as Little Burt makes it safely to second. She's got runners in scoring position, both second and third, with one strike. Let's see what Casey can do. She does it. She drills it to the shortstop. It's going to bring in one RBI for sure, and we're going to advance runners to home and third. She did her job. That'll bring up to bat with 2 outs. Kinsey Collins, number 27 out of Holly Springs High School, a 2024 grad. Again, a brand new addition for the Storm family. She jumps on that first one, hitting it, blistering it right past third, bringing in an RBI, picking up a single. That brings us right back to the top of the lineup with 2 outs. It's going to be number 23, Miranda Brown, the recent commit to University of Lynchburg. I believe they're the Fighting Hornets. Is that correct?
The Hornets.
The Hornets. Fouling that one off. Oh, and that's going to be a beautiful shot in the left center. That's going to bring Kinsey Collins safe at third, and Miranda with a stand-up double. All right, that brings up number 37, Kinsey Smith. She's a 2024 grad out of Fuquay-Varina High School. Last at bat in this position, she hit it to center field and brought in some RBIs. Let's see what she can do with this one. She drills that one right over. Yes, right back up the middle, bringing in 2 RBIs, picking up a single. And she's going to attempt at second, and she's going to be safe. Kinsey Smith was a clutch play with 2 outs. She also blistered it right over the pitcher's head, rolling into center field, driving in 2 runs, doing a great job actually watching the throw come home with Miranda Brown sliding around the catcher. Seeing that throw, she is going to be running and stealing second safely. All right, with runners in second position or second base, 2 outs. Caitlin Hunt is up to bat, number 19. She's a 2024 grad out of Willow Springs High School. Jumps on the first pitch, fouling that off just over the fence in first base. She tags that one. That was going right field. It's the runners on the back, and the outfielder was able to catch that running backwards, stretching out for the out. Great catch. All right. That concludes the top of the bottom of the 4th. South Wake Storm Navy 7, co-pilot 0, bringing us into the top of the 5th.
It's a good looking picture.
It is. It's awesome when you got the organization representing across 3 different age groups. Again, SWStormNavy, SWStorm and so on. We've got multiple teams represented, not just in that photo, but also across our organization. If you're interested in the next level of softball or baseball, we'd love for you to check out Southwake Storm, located out of Fuquay, Verena, North Carolina, but the address says Holly Springs, I believe, correct?
Yeah. You can also get more information at southwakestorm.org.
All right, we're going right back to Casey Fulcher.
Coming down.
Field umpire is rushing us, saying, nope, ball's in, let's go. Well, for all of you Carolina NC State fans, ACC just posted that UNC beat NC State baseball 9-5.
I didn't pay attention to when we started.
First pitch, 52-mile-an-hour high in the zone for ball 1.
Foul ball.
That ball was tapped, rolled off the foot, rolled foul. That'll be strike 1. Tell you, Ed, if that ball had turned, that would have been a perfect bunt, no man's
That was a
land.
good
If it hit her in a box.
He didn't call it that way though, but it clearly hit her in the box. All right, that's going to be a swing hit to second. Kirsten Buchanan bobbling just a little bit, being able to stay calm and recovering, getting the out at first. That ball had a lot of spin.
They practice that bobble.
They do. I must say I'm impressed with the Storm's practices. Very productive. That ball dove hard. Mallory Marcy doing a great job staying in front of that. That's going to be ball 1.
All right, Taylor, you got it.
Come on, Tay.
Ball 2.
All right, Blue says that did not touch a corner, so that's going to be ball 2.
Ball 3.
In Casey Fulcher form, outside to inside. But that brings up ball 3. She's been in this position before. Let's see what she can do here. Goes right back at strike 1. 22, the work is, or has begun.
This time.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit it on out there.
The ball's hit hard to third. Takes a bad bounce off Kinsey Collins. They'll be safe at first.
I loved how she kept that in front of her.
She did. She did a good job keeping it in front, not letting it go by. All right, that was high. Mallory Marcy recognizing the runner might be off a little too far, trying to back pick, but they were able to get back safely. The ball's gonna be a hard hit to shortstop. There's gonna be a bobble. Kirsten Buchanan trying to catch the bobble off of Jessica Strickland's glove. They said she's gonna be safe. They're gonna have runners at first and second with 1 out. You can hear the team really rattling behind Casey, saying, let's go Case, let's go. This is only the 4th time in this game that the co-pilots have reached base. Let's see if the defense that Storm has brought today can get out of this, as we only have one out with runners at first and second.
All right, Dylan, you got this. That was a ball, Dylan.
As you heard from the guy next to us, that was a ball. And yes, clearly the umpire called it a ball.
Let's go, Dylan. You got it.
But that one there was called strike. That was a strike.
It's okay, Dylan. Don't press it.
All right, Dylan, you got it. Come on.
All right, that one's diving at 54 mile an hour into the dirt for ball 3.
Nice stop, Mal. Nice stop.
Now they're really showing her defensive competitiveness here, keeping that ball in front. That ball's going to be hit to third. Thrown at it first. Going back across the diamond. Runners will be safe at second and third with now 2 outs. All right, let's see if South Wake Storm can hold them here. We have 2 outs, runners at second and third.
You got it.
Score 7-0.
Knock it across that fence.
First pitch is a strike. Casey's working ahead on this one.
Go twos!
Again, that's Casey Fulcher, 2024 grad out of Harnett Central High School.
All right, 1-1. You got it.
The ball's fading away for ball 1.
1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Coming right back on the inside, strike 2. That's hit right back. Casey with the ultimate stretch, getting the third out, holding them to second and third, not allowing any runs to score.
I'm not sure.
All right, that brings us to the bottom of 5. South Wake Storm 7, co-pilot 0. We have 2 minutes in the game, and the coach has conceded.
Ball game.
That will be ball game. Your South Wake Storm Navy is the Memorial Day Showdown champions, as their bats have been hot and on fire. Great defensive plays, as the defense has really been shifting around a lot, just showing our versatile efforts.
Yep. New girl, the new positions.
And I love the teamwork. I love the sportsmanship here. These girls are all smiling. As you can see, they're going through, slapping hands, skipping through, all smiling, say a good game. Even though you play to win, it's about sportsmanship and lifelong bonds, and that's what I like about South Wake Storm. They create that in these girls throughout the community. Just great sportsmanship from the coaching staff. As you can see, Coach Mike's coming back and pounding the umpires, telling them thank you for a great game. Just stand-up class work all the way around. I'd like to give a shout-out to Jeff Bertram as well for keeping Game Changer fresh for us, all of our fans that came out to support us. We're going to venture over and check out the 06 teams to see how they're doing in their championship game.
If you got an issue with any of the Game Changer scores, where can they reach you at, Jeff?
Call somebody that cares.
Hopefully, we can bring to you some interviews at some point. But we appreciate you tuning in, and we'll be in touch on the next ball game.
Jeff.
As always, the Storm Nation, we appreciate your support.
No.
Have